two things which I want you to tell me. Difference between Hinduism and Hindutva. Is it the same thing or not? You've been asked this a million times, but
That's
still.
okay.
Hinduism and Hindutva. And is Dharma and Sanatan Dharma the same thing?
Right. So, Hindutva is a religio-political civilizational construct which is resistive in nature to protect Hindu Dharma and its adherents. It is a necessity of the times we live in. Unfortunately so, even after several years of Savarkar's passing. And I've said this in my debate with Mr. Tharoor or Dr. Tharoor, that it came much before Savarkar and it was actually formulated by Chandranath Bhushan. Not Savarkar. Savarkar did not coin Hindutva, it came much before him. And a detailed extract exists, an exposition of what is Hindutva. So Hindutva in that particular sense, Tva translates to ness, and therefore it's Hindu-ness. And it is to say, wear that identity with pride. So Hinduism is the object of protection. Hindutva is both the sword as well as the shield to protect that particular Hindu nature. That's the answer. Now, from my perspective, what does it translate to? I've clearly said in the first book that a civilizational attempt at rediscovering your roots and reinscribing your values on the political establishment is Hindutva, and it is perfectly justified. We don't need to be apologetic about it even one bit.
So Hinduism can coexist peacefully along with Hindutva. They don't need to be in dissonance with each other.
The existence of Hinduism in the current day is predicated on Hindutva being kept alive. If Hinduism were living in peacetime, Hindutva will sleep. But if that's not the case, Hindutva has to stand up. It is the Kshatriya aspect of Hinduism.
Oh, that's profound. Okay.
Now coming to the
Dharma and Sanatan
Dharma, there is no distinction. To the best of my limited knowledge as an untrained person, my training has just about begun. See, Dharma is seen as a code of conduct. But if you go deeper, what is the meaning of Dharma? It comes from Rita is the root. From Rita, which is effectively righteousness in thought, it comes down to Satya, which is righteousness in speech. And Dharma is righteousness in action. So it is Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. That is the three-layered philosophy between this. So Dharma is the final manifestation of Rita. Okay. Therefore, Rita is what is right and righteous according to cosmological balance. So whatever is meant to keep this balance in the same place and alive is Dharma. So Dharma is Dhara iti Dharma, which is that which sustains. What does it sustain? This cosmic balance. Now, Sanatana Dharma is because it is effectively a principle of the universe, it is therefore immortal and eternal.